fast tortoise in the show, drinking coffee, wishing you all well, because life is swell. Super fast tortoise. Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, welcome to the morning coffee show. Let's talk from in the shell and share good vibes and good times. Friends and trends have been the senses. Let's get a bit senseless. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we bring good vibes and good times. Welcome to the morning coffee show with Super Fast Tortoise. Welcome to the morning coffee show, where we have the flow.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to the Super Fast Tortoise show, where we got the flow. Well, we got the flow on the go. That's right. Welcome. I don't know what's going on. Maybe one day we'll finally break out in 4-piece harmony like a quartet.
Well, you don't want your dogs there because I know you're a cat person. You don't want all the dogs messing your cat's nerves up with all the because once I start singing, all those dogs start howling.
Oh, it sounds like you have experience with this.
Oh yeah, I like singing, letting the dog sing along with me. It's like a quartets. The more it joins in, the more harmony you get.
Well, think about it. If we're really good at being a quartet, we could possibly be a good a cappella group.
Yeah.
If the ball will have bass, Hillbilly will be a soprano.
My one experience going to a karaoke bar to sing with a group from work. We get up there and it's the song everybody thinks they can sing, but they can't. It's Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh my Lord.
And so as soon as it came on and we started, from the stage, I collectively heard the entire audience groan. As we started the first couple of bars, it's just like, oh.
Right? It's so hard to sing.
It's so hard. Everybody knows it, loves it, but you shouldn't sing it.
Well, it's like Nickelback has songs that people like to sing, but they can't sing because Nickelback's really deceptive. Like, you don't think about it, but they really hit high notes with those deeper voices.
Yeah.
Well, Freddie Mercury has a well-known high voice. Like, if you can't keep up with that.
Nope. No chance.
That's right. But that's why we got Hillbilly here, to hit those high notes. But anyways, everybody, good morning to this chat and chill day. We have questions. These are the questions that we got. We're going to have a question of the day to start us off, but not now. Right now, we're just getting the Hillbilly all loosey-goosey, right? Because we got to get to the one particular part of the day that everybody loves, and that is
Card of the Day.
No!
Ooh.
I was thinking, what could Lone Wolf use in a random deck? And I'm like, Chittering Dispatcher sounds like a Lone Wolf kind of Eldrazi card. Holy cow, it has all the text you want on it. It costs 2 generic and a green. It's a 2/3 Eldrazi drone. Has Devoid, means even though it's colored casting, it's colorless. Has Myriad, so when it attacks, it makes tokens attacking each opponent. And it says whenever Chittering Dispatcher leaves the battlefield, create a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature token with sacrifice this creature at a colorless. So it's a mana ramper too.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's actually a pretty solid one. It's from Modern Horizons 3, I believe.
Yeah. I always wonder.
Under deck.
One thing I always wonder about Devoid. You cannot put this in a colorless deck because it does have green. However, Devoid says it has no color.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's kind of a contradicting thing there.
Well, because in a colorless deck, you can't have forced in your deck, so that's why. So that's the irony in it. It's even though it's a color spell, it doesn't cast for green, even though there's green in the cast. It casts as a color spell, even though there's green in the pip. But it's still a fun, flavorful card. And if you're not running green in your Eldrazi deck, then what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Colorless Eldrazi is harder to play than a multicolored Eldrazi deck. Trust me, I know from experience. But you'll play this card as an early drop to ramp you up to 3 mana. That is insane.
It is. That's only if it dies, though.
Right, but when this attacks, the tokens that it creates will die, so it'll ramp you up 2 mana. At least. Yeah. 2 to 3 mana.
Yeah, it does.
It's pretty solid. Hold on a sec. But well, what do you think about this card, Tibalt?
I don't know. I have yet to fully exploit the Eldrazi. I use individual Eldrazi here and there, but I'm thinking I should actually do a build around because I'm thinking about this as either green-red, so Gruul, so that I can put it on the battlefield, use it right away with a sack outlet. And it seems like there's got to be some kind of combo potential there. I just haven't decided what it is yet.
You know, for someone who brews in the lab evil concoctions of decks, I'm surprised that you haven't touched Eldrazi as a deck type archetype yet.
It seems too slow for me. So I need slow. Yeah. I want quicker kills than this. So
this is obviously for ramp. It's a 2-3 for 3. You're wanting to get those tokens. Then you
right. But what I'm saying is I want combos that kill faster. I want I don't want to ramp into it. I want just 2-card combos that I slam them on the table and boom, you're dead.
Right. But like, look, there's 2 types of cards in your deck. You got breeders and feeders. Feeders are the ones that feed the damage. Breeders are the ones that get you to the feeders. This is definitely a feeder card where you put it on the battlefield just to chump, get a chump blocked, and ramp. Yeah, I totally made that up. The breeders and feeders.
Okay. I'm thinking about it, and it's like that is absolutely one of the things that my decks lack. I don't have enough chump stuff in there. I don't have stuff there to feed into other things. So that's something I'm going to work on. That's my next thing to go into my decks is to speed them up because I believe that, like I said, people are taking it as a matter of faith now that casual decks have to end the game by turn 6.
Right. The casual deck shouldn't have to end by turn 6. That's ridiculous. I mean, by turn 6 is like bracket force to me.
To me, that's how it feels and stuff. But since they've defined it that way, I feel like people are leaning that way. But that's just the feeling I get. So
it's more than a feeling. I get it. All right, let's get to the picture of the day now. The picture of the day is a spoiler for Hillbilly for Christmas.
Ooh, oh, nice. I like it. Wow.
Yeah, I told him before the show started he's going to get a kick out of the picture of the day.
Wow.
For sure.
Yeah, notice it's a vampire.
Yep.
It's supposed to be a mono black vampire, but I really had to give it some kick with that red, and his deck runs red.
Nice.
Yeah. This is one of 4 tokens I'm hoping to design for Hillbilly for Christmas and get them sent out to him.
Cool.
The wife and I were talking about Christmas gift ideas for Hillbilly, and this seemed like a really fun one to get him some tokens created.
Definitely. Yeah. I know I fell victim to that vampire deck more than once.
And coming up with the right image on AI, holy cow, sometimes it takes forever. This is like the 15th image I got before it turned out looking all right.
It's pretty solid.
Yeah. So, yeah. And I wanted Hillbilly to have a good token. I used my own design on the token like I've used before. I tamed it down. But on the back, I kind of kept it the same. Instead of having a turtle shell background, it has whiskey bottles or bottles in the back. Something. So, yeah. Well,
I'd call it bourbon bottles because
There you go.
Hillbillies are known to be in Kentucky. And not only that, Kentucky is known for bourbon. Bourbon capital of the world.
But yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, I can't wait to get more tokens made. I need to figure out what tokens should be made. I'm thinking a clue token needs to be made or something like that. But there's 3 more tokens that need to be designed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So get Hillbilly 4 tokens you can send out to people. You know. That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
Very
I definitely want some tokens myself. But all right. But with that, my friends, we're gonna roll over to the question of the day, and the question of the day is a doozy. That's a big one.
Super Fast Tortoise here with the question of the day. The question of the day is, what content would you like us to expand upon here on our channels? So yeah, is there additional content you would like to see us do on our channels here? Let us know. And let's let each other know. With that, my friends, let's get to it.
Yeah.
Well, as far as what we're doing here, I enjoy it, and it's hard for me to answer this question. Like you said, it's a hard question to answer, but I enjoy the way it is and everything. I've always enjoyed being here, being part of the show and everything. So, I've been here pretty much since the beginning, and I just enjoy it. I mean, it's a great channel to be a part of.
Right. I get that, and I appreciate the compliment. But the question is, what would you like to see us do on our channels? That's not just my channel. What about your channel? And I got an idea for Hillbilly. Ooh, I was thinking about this. I'm like, Hillbilly does arena only for the most part. Sometimes pet tags out. But Hillbilly has kind of like a disadvantage when it comes to deck building for Commander. And I think what he should do, as an idea for content on his channel, is take his deck, go live with his deck, show people his deck, and get people in the chat to give him deck ideas and help chat teach him deck building as content on his channel, because people love giving you advice on cards.
Okay.
Sure. Maybe take a deck that you already have, lay it out so we could see it, and then ask maybe keeping it in perspective or keeping it concise, what 3 cards should I take out, or 5 cards or whatever, but keeping it small and doable, manageable. That's what I'm trying to say. More manageable content. Maybe just ask for 2 or 3 suggestions that would actually make a huge difference. Like, what cards do you think? That would be my suggestion, added to what Superfast is talking about there.
That's a good idea, because one, I will bring people into chat, hopefully to chat with you while you're doing it, and 2, it'll help you learn your deck building process and give you, give people different perspectives and advice. And, Lone Wolf could be there with you, either on the live or in chat, giving you advice, and other people could be there. And if it's on a time I'm available, I could be there, in chat or on live with you, talking about this stuff. But it really expands mine, because it's crazy, because I watched someone else who has a bigger following than all of us do this kind of thing on his channel, and he had 100 people giving him advice. It's crazy.
The one thing about this, what you're saying, I've done thought about it. And I was getting ready to implement something like that also on my channel.
That's good. TCGdude, morning fellas, just finished checking out for the Avatar Secret Lair. Secret Lair! Nice. That's right.
Avatar's got a secret lair? I didn't know about that.
Just dropped.
Yep, I totally ignored it. I got an email for it and be like, nope, not for me. It's not turtles. It's not turtly enough for me.
I wonder what cards were in.
I don't know. I know.
Most secret lairs are reprints.
Mm-hmm.
Great reprints.
Well, talking to Tibalt before in chat or in his comments section, I think Tibalt's onto something with his channel. Yep. He's doing this background stuff on how it is to be a reseller on TCGplayer, and I don't know how busy Tibalt's life is, but he'll sit down like I am and have a chat with his wife behind the camera, who's asking him pre-listed questions.
I have my next list of questions ready to go.
Wow.
Right, which is good.
Yep.
Have that structure there.
Yep.
And I'm thinking, one thing I'd like to see on Tibalton, and I already chatted to him about it, was his format's good. I like his format of sitting down talking and kind of having this conversation, which keeps entertaining because you don't know what the next question is going to be. But my brain is thinking, entertainingly wise, just sitting down and watching Tibalt's kind of just Tibalt, and that's not a bad thing exactly. But
what more could you possibly want than that? Look at this. What? It's all there. It's the whole package. What do you want more than that? Come on.
yes, I want B-roll footage of you legitimately working in your shop. Like you don't have to show the addresses, but someone can hold the camera while you're like filling in. You've done this before, where you're like taking orders. Just film yourself taking orders in a way where information's hidden, and take the sound out of that unless you want to clip in a certain thing you want to say, and just post it over some of the times you're talking about it, because there are times you're talking about taking orders, and sometimes it would be a great idea to see an example of you doing that. You don't have to add a lot, and I know editing could be a thing, but they have that B-roll footage. Like, can you imagine I'm watching a video and I kind of look away, the shift changes and catches my attention, so I have to look back. I think that's what your videos need to add.
Good point.
Yeah, and also I like for Tibalt also those collab streams that you do. I like them. They're very entertaining, very interesting on seeing what other decks that people are running. It's like this last one where the guy had a commander that goaded the other creatures.
Blue-black goading commander, no less. Yeah.
Yes.
The master mesmerist. That was
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Mild-mannered mage joined me. Yeah.
Yep. Mild-mannered mage. Man, that commander, I was like, oh man, it's me. Commander.
Tibalt keeps threatening me with a good time with those collaborations.
Yes. We'll have
He's
to
like,
go to
every time I comment, he's like, you can find a deck, get some decks, and I'm like,
I just finished editing Seth's Mild Manner Mages, so I'm looking for another one. So, are you ready? Do you have a deck for me?
I have several decks. I just need to know which one I need.
You tell me. You give me three of them, and I'll pick one of them that we haven't talked about yet, and we'll go over it. Or here's another question though: has your Rafiki the Many changed enough to be talked about, or no? Okay. We'll choose one of the other ones.
So good, it doesn't need a lot of changing. Like I'm thinking about putting one card in the deck, but I'm also not thinking about it because it has a drawback that I don't like. Every time I read the card, I'm like, this card's pretty good. Then it says protection for monocolored. I'm like, that drops a lot of the auras off. I'm like, no.
Ooh, yeah, that's so good.
but I do have my 5-color dinosaur deck, which is something fun to talk about. Oh, I can have a blast talking about that. Even though I've made videos of it, I always love talking about my 5-color dinosaurs.
Well, I'm going to have other questions, probably other than what you've talked about on it. So we'll maybe do that one then. That'll be the plan.
All right, that'd be cool because, dinosaurs. But anyways, what?
So I was going to say, so for suggestions for what I'd like to hear from other creators that are on here, first of all, Lone Wolf has to quiet down and just kind of keep his opinions to himself. He's talking way too much. So there's that.
You know I got to talk above everybody else. That's my job.
That's exactly it. But for both you, Tortoise, and Hillbilly, I would love to see some more shorts from you. Not necessarily shorts in the 30 seconds or whatever, but I'd like to see more short contents of you being you, because I think there's not everybody's willing or ready to consume content in large doses, long form content.
I wear pants. I don't wear shorts.
You don't wear shorts. Well, I was going to try to get you in the skirt next, but I guess that's not going to happen. So instead, though, but if you guys just did some 5-minute videos or whatever, some short things to either put out there for either for, in your case, arena content, or for you, Tortoise, just small subjects, short subjects. I'm not sure exactly what, but just some easily consumable things. So if somebody only has 5 minutes to spend with you, it'd be a chance for them to get to know, us, together and stuff. And then, of course, I want you to join me. But
I have an idea that I was going to say, and what you said falls into the idea, and I was going to challenge you two to do it. Now, I know for Hillbilly, it might be harder to do this, but for Tibalt, it wouldn't. But one thing that's popping up in popularity on YouTube is gifts for the Christmas season. And what I was thinking, because one thing I've been thinking about doing, I want to try to formulate a plan, is like do a video of 5 Christmas gifts Magic players want. And I think you should come figure that out too, and do a video like that and see how it produces for your channel.
Okay.
Because like you can go to you can go to Amazon.com, because what you want to do is you want to find like stuff on Amazon.com or wherever you want to go. Temu if you want to, but I wouldn't suggest Temu. but then every item you talk about, you put the link in your description, so if people want to buy that thing, they can go to Amazon.com, go right to the thing, add it to their cart.
Do I just put specific cards in my store and then put the link to them, or I will specifically do 5 cards or 5 things outside of my wheelhouse?
Right. But the beautiful thing about that video is you can sponsor yourself, sponsor your channel. Like you can make me like here's something you could do, and I do for free. Is you can make a little quick video advertising yourself, and I would like some editing done with it. Edit about your store, and I could put it in my own video.
Okay, you've asked me to do that before, and it didn't go unheard. It just, I don't want to say it got overwhelming to me, but then my head, you know this because you've asked me to do stuff before, and it's like I tend to shoot way past the mark. So I've got to reel it back in a little bit, but let me see if I can do, what are we thinking, like a 15-second or 10-second commercial?
Up to a minute.
Up to a minute, okay.
Like it's always good to think up to a minute, because like for example on StreamYard, if you did a good job and it's a minute long, I can use it on StreamYard.
Oh, okay.
And if it's an edited video, it's easier to process. Up to a minute, it usually gives you the ability to share it either via email, Discord, whatever.
Nice.
So yeah, because I think one of the things you should work on is promoting yourself more than just your darkritual.site, but
I'm embarrassed. I hate doing that.
but talking about your store, you gotta flash that store out like it's hot business.
That's it. Well, I appreciate that, and I'll take that under advisement. I'll see how I can do that.
Right, but that's the thing you got though. You can sponsor yourself. You can make that video for me. I mean, look, I tried to do my best to sponsor you guys. Let you guys shout yourself out here. But on my spell table games, I got that little advertisement thing I made where it passes by so people can see your store.
Very cool.
But there's more ways you need to be able to stretch your limbs. I can only help you so much, and I try to help you as much as I can.
That's right. Helping you or help yourself to help you. I got it. Right.
Yeah. And I try to do everything as I can at the free 99 rate. So, yeah.
So for example, like, anybody that out there just liking and commenting on this video, it's free to do, and it would help out a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. It would help out a lot for reals. And I think that's one of the most beautiful things about, building this network that we got of YouTubers, and like it's the fact that we can help each other out. We nudge elbows, we bump elbows, and we get to talk, and we got our audience is not always the same on each other's end. I mean, Hillbilly and I share pretty much the same audience in general, in most of the cases.
Yep.
we get to shout each other out. We get to share each other out. We get to put our links in the description and so on and so forth. Like the last time we collaborated, Tibalt.
Yeah.
You put my desired links in the description so people can find me. You know, that's the kind of stuff we do. I mean, we try to broaden our feathers, but like my problem is I don't broaden my feathers well enough because I kind of stick to my little square of a cubicle, and I just think from this perspective, which is my cameras, my little box, and I try to think of what I can do with that little box.
Well, another cool feature is that YouTube now allows collaborators. So just because we do, or for example, if I do the video, when I do the video with you for the dinosaur deck,
yeah,
I'll be able to share that with you so that it shows up on your channel too.
Oh, nice! I didn't
so
know
your audience can actually see it. So
pretty cool.
They won't just have to come find me or whatever. They can find you and enjoy us.
Enjoy the show. That's pretty awesome. I like that idea. They'll need to test it out. But so there's great advice right there that we shared with this question of the day. In fact, it did what I wanted to do, and that was to kind of lead the topic because it's a chat and chill day, but also get us brainstorming. Because brainstorming is the best thing we get to do, and not everybody gets to see our brainstorming in the background because it's
not everybody has a brain to start with, so
right.
Got to jump start it.
Kevin G says, "Why the short style layout?" Well, it's both layout. We got a short style and we got a vertical style and a horizontal style going on at the same time. You just clicked on the one that showed up to you, I guess. So that's why I'm doing both right now. So you're seeing one style. That's why. Right. Yeah, I'm streaming in 2 different YouTube places. Yeah. It reaches a different audience, and that's one thing I've been trying to do. Whoa, hello, Hillbilly. Don't
sorry, wrong button. Oops.
What were you trying to do?
Close the other layout, and I pushed on the wrong button.
Oh, that's funny. Oh man, but yeah. So what we've discussed is Hillbilly doing the live deck editing videos. One thing he needs to learn himself a little more is doing his thumbnails because he needs thumbnails. Yeah. We talked about Matt Saxon adding B-roll to his footage.
The only thing about me though is I get up in the morning. Then as soon as I get up in the morning, I come straight to my computer and then I start my morning stream. And if I don't do that, then I won't be able to have my morning stream because I have to design a thumbnail and all that just to start the morning.
Well, you can just design one thumbnail during the time off you have during the day and use that same thumbnail for all your videos. So at least just have a thumbnail. At least, have your face on the picture. Like you're doing pretty good without the thumbnails, but you could possibly be doing better is the point. Okay. People like seeing your face. Well, as I say that, Matt Saxon hides his face.
I'll be right back 1 second.
All right.
We're not starting the chill section yet.
She said chill. In the chill section. No, we're talking about improving our channels and stuff like that. Do different things. Like one thing I've been working on is I got 2 cameras right here. There you go. Yeah, there's my wall hats. I switch out hats. But I got one camera right here that faces my table. I got one camera right here that faces my table. This one's for playing Commander games. This one's for OBS. Yes. Then you got this camera that we're looking at right now. What?
So is StreamYard able to handle all of that, or you have to use OBS to get a second camera?
Well, in OBS, it'll read all the cameras that have connected to OBS, like the spell table camera is not connected to OBS and should not be. But this eMeet camera here and the eMeet camera facing me are connected to OBS, so it should be showing both angles of those. So like I can run. So the ideal thing is one streaming on while streaming on OBS. I could have spell table open and running on OBS as a camera. I can have the single view of my playmat open. So if I like want to show a card to people, like let me show you the difference. All right. So this is my OBS camera, right?
Oh, yes.
See, it's a clear picture. I can show you the stack box. And here's my gameplay camera, which is pretty good, but not as good as eMeet. But there you go.
Mm-hmm.
I can show that up. Or it's not going to look right to you, but I can play video games. I can have one video game up and one in OBS, but I can have two.
Rainbow.
I can have two consoles on and switch to two different types of video games on OBS.
Nice, but you're doing all that through OBS. It's going in through StreamYard, or
Nope, not StreamYard. OBS.
not StreamYard. All OBS.
Oh yeah, StreamYard will read one camera at a time. OBS can
Okay.
pick them all up at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Other than that, you have to switch to actual thing. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. So, but yeah, stream like you have to have like the super pro mode, the super expensive version of StreamYard to use multiple cameras of your own on StreamYard.
Gotcha.
OBS will do it for free as long as you just do it right.
Yep.
Yeah. OBS is pretty kick ass if you learn it. Like I barely know OBS, but I know it more than someone else who's
You know more than I do. That's all that matters.
because I have if you look at my spell table scene, not only do I got the little graphics going up, I got my face on a video on the side under the advertisement section. Then I got spell table all as the main focus of the camera. I have little advertisements. I know how to do the basics of basics. Some people have like some crazy stuff going on with OBS, especially on Twitch people. But I'm trying to get there. To make it look professional, better. But I'm still budget at $3.99.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. And that's how we make progress. As long as we're stepping forward.
Yep.
That's fine.
Yeah. But yeah, that's how it works. For the thing I've been working on in the background is improving my OBS scenes so I can make OBS videos. Even though every day I go live on StreamYard for the morning show, and I'm trying to think of things to do throughout the week on times I'm not on the morning show that I'm available to do things. Like OBS is set up for recording, which is really cool. Like I use this camera right here for recording myself on OBS, which is the head view, which I need to kind of do that to give myself more picture. But on the top right corner over here, I got my little self-advertisements that I slide by on OBS for my MTG3 videos, which I need to start creating more MTG3 videos.
Yeah, I need to see more of those.
Yeah, I've done the MTG3 videos where I did deck decks. But I need to do some fun ones, conversational topics. And that's one of the things I can improve on, because I get a thought and I get too afraid to do it or whatnot.
Overthinking stuff. Analysis paralysis is the worst.
That's right.
Yeah, just do it. Don't think too much about it. You can always clean it up later.
Right.
All right.
And see, HILLBILLY struggles with his OBS because his cameras have their own edit settings. That it switches, it mixes up between OBS for his camera and whatever he uses camera on elsewhere, which I don't understand. That's why in the little beginning clip of the opening, HILLBILLY's all blue. His camera's all defunct in OBS.
Yep. Because when I come over here, I have my camera has to look like this. Now over on OBS, it looks better.
Right.
And I just had to keep changing the settings on my camera. every time. I'm thinking about switching cameras. I do have one camera, but really don't want to move it because I got it set up for Commander, and because it's shining down on my desk, and
Right.
really don't want to use that one.
Oh
I
yeah.
may end up getting me another camera, getting me a third camera.
Mm-hmm. TCGdudes says, "Yep, indecision is the enemy of success." That's
Yep.
right.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I will get that. Like that's why I've been setting up because one thing you don't see is my microphone up here, and it catches my voice well. You guys hear me well on the show, so,
Very much. Yeah.
you know. But like but honestly, if since I got my gaming laptop, which really set us back, I have 5 camera sources connected into my laptop, my computer.
Wow.
Nice.
That's the 2 capture cards, the 3 cameras.
Nice.
And if I get more USB buses, if I had more, I can connect up to 2 more cameras to my computer.
Wow.
I finally had to buy one of those myself. I don't know how much I spent on it, but I got an extra strip that gives me like 8 different USB ports, 8
Right.
more USB ports.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's nuts because I know Hillbilly wants me to have one of those little soundboard things, whatever it's called.
Stream Deck.
Stream Deck, yeah.
He wants me to have Stream Deck. Which I look at my space, I'm like, where in the hell am I going to put a Stream Deck?
They don't really take up that much room. I mean, they do have different sizes.
Mm-hmm. Right. But yeah. But like, I don't know how to use Stream Decks and whatnot. But if I ever got one, I guess I'd have to learn how to use one.
It ain't hard. It's not hard to learn at all.
Say the good news is you've got somebody else that you know that will help you.
That's right.
Yep.
All right.
One thing you do get from it is a store.
What story?
Yeah, you get a store where you get free apps to put on to your Stream Deck to help you.
Ah.
Nice.
The store. Free store.
Yeah.
Well, thinking of free stores, it is a time of day, my friends, we got to get to. What? And the movers and shakers. That's right, everybody. It's Monday's movers and shakers. We got some stuff going on right now. Like we got Badger Mole Cub going up 73% to 7,350. That card is ridiculous.
Such a great card.
I saw a lot of it while Hillbilly was playing early access.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I even played such a great card.
That's funny. This little advertisement for Hallmark in the middle of showing a video we just watched last night. I wonder if it is.
Wow.
So Badger Mole's up to $73.50. Wow, it's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, my friends. At 11% at 71.97, we got Wan Shitong Librarian. 2 blue and X. It's just a better Hydroid Crisis, mono blue.
Yep.
And it gets bigger. That's pretty solid.
Oh yeah.
Now, then at 11% increase, we got 2023. We got Appa Steadfast Guardian, which is a good card. I like it. 4 mana, 3/4. Whoa, this card is awesome.
That's the infinite combo part. Half of the infinite combo. That's going to be Rampant on Arena when it comes out. Guarantee you that.
Infinite combos. Then at plus 7%, 2146, we got Oger, Exonal, Deepest Might. Yes, pretty
Nice.
good card. Yeah. At plus 4%, 3039, we got Agatha's Soul Cauldron.
I'm shocked to see this card going up because of since Vivi got banned, but it's probably getting play in other formats.
Yeah, probably Commander. Commander could be picking this up right now. At plus 8% and 1513, we got Aurelia, the War Leader, which is a solid card, my friends. I like extra combat steps in red-white. This does it.
Yep.
Yeah. Then plus 3% at 3268, going up still is VV Ornator, which is probably Commander available. Like, why? Blue. It could be worse. It could be that stupid red card that stops you from getting life. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the
Yep.
freaking yeah.
The new nemesis.
Nemesis, yes. It is my
Yeah.
nemesis.
This one's at least harder to cast because it costs blue red, right? Am I right? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Plus 7%, 960. We got Gloom Lake Verge, a land just going up. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
These lands are pretty fun. They're kind of remakes of previous lands where the previous land said if you control the swamp, it would activate them other ability, but this one just adds an additional color if you control an island or a swamp. That's pretty good.
Right.
Plus 9% at 739. We got Multiversal Passage. This land is pretty solid too. I like this.
That's a Lone Wolf card there.
Like, I don't understand why this land is rare, and I don't understand why it's 739. It's not like a land type. It enters tap the list, pay 2 life, and it's a single land. I mean, the only place I can see this card being really good is in Death Shadow, and Death Shadow already has the shock land, so why would you need this in there? Are you really trying to get that low life to have a 13/13 as big as possible?
This card is just so good in standard. I can see why it's that high.
So good in standard.
Yeah, it is really good in standard right now.
Because it's kind of mana fixing. It's a land you don't have. I get that, but
Right.
But at that point, I think I'd rather. I guess if you need the land and pay 2 life, it's good. But that's ridiculous. All right, plus 2%, barely moving at all. 27.97. If you want a copy of this, get it now. Doubling season from Foundations.
Ooh.
$30 is not a bad price for this card. Trust me, it'll go up further in the future.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Then going down, we see a big decrease on Call the Face Stealer. Ooh, 76%. That's a pretty dramatic drop.
This card did not get seen. He played during early access. So these cards that's going down are all avatar cards. I've noticed that. But they may come up in price just because one did not see.
Now down to 66% at 993. This is probably where you want to pick this card up. Is Planetarium of Wan Shi Tong.
Oh, such a great card.
Planetarium Wan Shi Tong has pay 1, tap, scry 2. Whenever you scry or surveil, look at the top card of your library. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost due to only once each turn.
That's why it's so good.
Yeah. Well, it's 6 mana. That's what people are worried about. That's a heavy cost.
Well, not really, because there's ways to cheat this out in standard. And
well, there's ways to cheat this out in other things. It's just kind of rough.
yeah.
I mean, you get to cast 1 card free, but you have to pull a good card off the top of your deck. So you got to have a way to control your top deck to make this really good.
Right.
All right, down 60% at 707. We got Phoenix Fleet Airship. Phoenix Fleet Airship is a mythic from Avatar. Yeah, it's gone down. It's a pretty good card. Like, it's not seeing the play that people want to see play.
Right.
Yeah. Then down 73% at 398. We got United Front. United Front is a really good card that's just not seeing a lot of play. Well, it's seeing a fair amount of play, but it's just not going super far. Yeah, maybe people are getting all these colors. Allied decks are trying to be popular, but I don't know how popular they're going to get. Last time allies were in standard, they were okay, but they were not the winning deck. Down 54% at 80. We got Faded Firepower. Faded Firepower. What's up? This card is pretty good. I mean, don't you want it in mono?
I mean, it'd be. It's a great card because you can cast this during the combat step because it does have flash and it does work with fire bending. Very good enchantment, I do believe.
How does it work with firebending? It doesn't add to the firebending. It just deals damage equal to X when the creature deals damage. It says
Firebending gives you. Well, since this card has flash, firebending gives you red mana.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess
And-
with firebending you can cast this for its flash cost.
Correct.
Well, let's hope you got good firebending going on there. Down 30%, 34% at 17.99. You got Wall of Banksing Sea. That's like a tongue twister there, Banksing Sea. Defender. Other permanents control of indestructible for 8 mana. This card is pretty good. I mean, it's expensive, but there's cost reducers out there to make this good too. As we know, Lone Wolf is definitely trying to combo this off in crazy ways. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got to see what kind of fun stuff I can come up with.
That's right. Yeah. Now down 70% at 382, we got Secret of Blood Blending. I really like the art on this card. Like my brain wants to break this card, but at the same time I want to control my opponent's turn. You know, I don't know if I ever play this card because it's 4 blue mana plus that additional water bend, and I don't run a lot of artifacts. But I do run creatures to go for it.
When you cast this card, you can control your opponent's battle style.
The only downfall of this card is you have to exile it after it's cast.
Right, because it's such a powerful card.
Mm-hmm. Well, I would like to break it, please. Can I break this?
No.
Down 62% at 529. Toph the First Metal Bender has gone down. Popular commander card. People are playing and testing it. They're probably going down because of copies. It is only rare. Down 51% at 771. Got Legend of Kyoshi. I think I said that right. Legend of Kyoshi is a really good saga. I hope it runs good for you in your decks. That's right. Then down 64% at 419. We got Legend of Yang Chen. Yeah. Legend of Yang Chen's really solid in Saga 2. I like it. Let's hope people find more play with it. But it's going to be a commander staple. There's some sagas in this deck I have a deck for that if I wanted to add these cards to it, it'd be good. That's solid. But my friends, in general, that has been the Mover and the Shaker.
Cool.
What I thought was interesting was despite those big drops in prices being massive, the cards were still generally over $5.
Right.
Still fairly solid.
Fairly solid. Ooh. Hold on a second.
It's coffee time.
It's time for coffee. But yeah, those cards are pretty good. I'd like to see shared roots on that list one day. I think that card is worth looking at, observing. But probably won't for a while because it's uncommon. A lot of uncommons don't hit that list. So, Kevin G says the cards won't drop under $5 until the set's fully released. That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, it's so good, my friends. It's so good. So good. I think we're seeing a trend of what people are going for. Like we have friends that will proxy up a deck and play with us on commander nights and try them out, see how they work. Like we just had a guy on stream realize his commander can't flip all the time. He thought I could flip back and forth. I'm like, there's nothing on this side of the card that says he can flip back.
Right.
And that was a heavy
die and come back.
That's right. But yeah, the Pain Lab is real. Yeah. The Pain Lab is real when it comes to learning how to play your deck. Like I went to play a card the other day, and I thought I could enchant someone's creature because I didn't read enchant creature you control on it. So I'm like, I could do this.
Ouch.
I always heard if you read the card, you know what it does.
Oh yeah,
It used to be if you read the card, it explained the card.
Nowadays, if you read a card, it takes you on a little adventure. You know, so much text.
Yep.
Like, how does one have first strike, trample, vigilance, haste? How does one have firebending axe? How does one? You know, and it's like, you read this whole bibliography of a card, and it explains to you that this card is probably busted for its rarity.
Yeah, but then you got to worry about how it interacts with the other card that has just as much text, if not more, on it.
That's right.
Yeah.
How much text? How much? Like, it's pretty sad that they're adding so much text that they have to shorten their text. Well, you don't have cards that say "enter the battlefield" anymore. It just says when this creature enters or when this enters. I'm like, how lazy do you have to be to design cards on Wizards of the Coast nowadays? Like I like reading the text when this card enters the battlefield. Sometimes I want to play around. It says when this card enters. Is entering the graveyard? Is entering my hand? When I draw it, enters my hand. Do I get this cool ability? Where is it exactly entering? Entering your brain space, the Twilight Zone.
That's the problem when they tell you how that they want this Magic, the game of Magic, to be open to anybody and free to them to play it. But it's like, you're still approaching needing a PhD to be able to do it if you weren't there from the beginning, because you're not just going to sit down at a table and go intuitively, this goes this. There's a lot to it.
Oh, yeah. Like, I used to call it cardboard programming, learning how to make decks work and synergize.
Yeah.
I had a whole video where I made a big spelling mistake because I spelled cardboard wrong. And it was on every slide, so I had to redo the video.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was ridiculous because I didn't catch it because sometimes I am a little dyslexic too. And cardboard is spelled CARDBOARD, not CARBORAD. It's not a drivable board, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it happens. But with that, my friends, we played precons for 2 hours and my brain was done after. Nice.
Wow.
But with that, my friends, we got to get to...
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take. Show is lit. MTG3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise. Building a following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon. No one can bring us down. MTG3 in the house. We own this town. Ripping through the beats with a fury.
Just reading comments as that goes. Well, everybody, we are in the shill section. That's the real section of the video. We are here to shill our channels out. The one thing Mad Saxon will not stop doing. Well, you should not stop.
There's several, but what?
That's right. But we got to start with the Lone Wolf to start the shill section off.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for having me a part of the show. And let's just get everybody up to 1,500 subscribers.
Oh, yeah. But what about your doohickey?
Just give me 2 seconds here. The GoFundMe that I have posted in the chat is for me and my brother. We're trying to move, and all the funds will go towards like down deposit, moving expenses, and all that fun stuff, because they're trying to raise our rent twice a year, and it's getting harder with our income. So if you could help share the link, or if you can help out in general, it would be appreciated.
Appreciate it. That's right. I have the link posted so it shares on both lives. So hopefully if you're out there and you have a helping hand, help people with lesser means get into a place where they can have more affordability. Let's do that if you can. And with that, we're going to move on to the crazy, the insane, the insatiable. Michael, Matt Saxon, Tibalts.
Well, I'm going to say go to darkritual.site. That's where you will find everything, including my latest blog. You did mention that I've been doing a little bit more of the cruel realities, and that's where I focus more on the cruel realities of being a TCG player seller. They're not all cruel realities, but there's a lot of them. Anyhow, I've got another set of questions for my wife to ask me. I have no idea. I only generally know what the questions are, and I don't rehearse them that well. And well, that's probably obvious when you watch the video, but look for that to come up. Look for Super Fast and I to be collaborating on his dinosaur deck soon. We will set that up once we're off the air. We'll get a time that we can both record. And we'll get that done. So that's something to look forward to.
That'll be hot sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So let's do some collaborating. But the thing about collaborating, we got to get to this poor young feller.
Oh, big.
Yo, here.
Hey, today around 2:00, I will be doing another arena stream. Yeah. Want to see some arena streams? That'll be this afternoon around 2:00. But tomorrow, Avatar will be out on arena, so we will be doing some Avatar decks starting tomorrow. Probably tomorrow afternoon because they usually don't release the cards around 10:00. Now 10:00 is when the morning stream is usually over.
Mm.
So probably tomorrow afternoons when we'll start doing some Avatar decks. And if you ever want to be a part of my stream, part of the channel, you can also join my Discord, and you can jump into the Discord because I usually have Discord open while I'm streaming, and you join in on the stream there. That way you don't have to show your face. You can just share your voice. The voice will be on the stream. I have started that, and you can craft a deck with me. And that's tomorrow. Now Wednesday morning will not be a morning stream. I may not be here also Wednesday morning because I have got a doctor's appointment I gotta go to Wednesday. So, but the afternoon it will be a stream, but it'll probably be a longer stream because I'll have to miss a stream. Usually I like to make those up by doing a longer stream in the afternoons. But other than that, that's all I got going on for today and next 2 days.
Nice. Check it out. Oh, look, it's Super Fast Tortoise. And look what my cat did. He clicked on a button. All right.
Just trying to play.
Trying to play. Turn it off, reset it. Everybody.
He just wants to play.
Wants to play. Anyways, everybody, tonight is Monday. Miles Morales Monday. So we're going to play some Spider-Man tonight. Oh, that's the dream. That's the hope. But I'm going to try to do some project before the 7 p.m. stream. I'm supposed to have Mel Day done, hopefully. We'll see. I'm excited to see if we get Mel today to open up on stream. That would be awesome, my friends. And I want to remind you that you guys are awesome. Thank you for chilling out with us. Hit that like button if you're new to the channel and you like today's show and want to see more like it. Hit that subscribe button and toggle that bell while you're at it. We try to go live Monday through Friday on the morning. Usually it's HILLBILLY, Lone Wolf, and I. And sometimes we get Matt, Sax, and Michael over here. Yeah. Well, sometimes we have TCGdudes. Sometimes we get some random people on the show. Yeah, y'all rock, y'all roll. I want to remind you that you're awesome and amazing. I want to thank you for hanging out with me, everybody here on the show. We got HILLBILLY, Matt, Sax, and Lone Wolf. Thank you for being here. Everybody in chat, Kevin G, TCGdude, Mrs. HILLBILLY, y'all rock, y'all roll. And everybody I might have missed, I hope I didn't miss you, but you guys rock, you guys rule. I want to thank you for being here. Remind you that you're loved. Someone's thinking about you. And if you can, say and or do something positive for someone else today because you might be the change you need today. And with that, I want to thank my channel members and subscribers for helping the channel the way you do. You guys rock, you guys roll. Let's get that end scene. I want to thank you, channel members of the channel, for supporting this creep the way you do. You are awesome. And you subscribers, everybody that subscribes, you're doing amazing too. Thank you very much for all that you do.
Start the morning with coffee in your cup. Time to hang out with friends and chat it up. Bring a smile and good luck. Hit that like button and let's chat it up. Good times start with us, you and me. Good morning, welcome to the morning.